Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Next offering is in for a strike. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatís. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Luis Ariz stands in. On the ground, right side. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
He doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And it is 2-1. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal, and the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Ariz, the runner at second with one away. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is gone. This place is absolutely loving it. The Padres score first. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Bellinger makes the grab for the second out. And the right-hander deals. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The wide to kick the pitch. Smash to the left side. Tosses across to first. Bogart's retired. And that will end the inning. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Merrill under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. And that one lifted in the air center field. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 away. Number 5, the next to hit. The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Arise makes the grab on the run. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the second, and here is Jake Cronenworth. And now it's even up.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Cronenworth gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cronenworth runs out there to center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. 1 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. At the belt and fires. Cronenworth runs in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out. Now batting Tyler Wade. Here's a 1-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he's safe at first.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Now, Fernando Tatís in the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave a pair. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. At the plate, Garrett Cooper. That one misses in the dirt. That's down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground to the left. Throw over to Cronenworth. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And now 2-2. Got him. 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's David Bodie. Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-1. That one missed. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. And next for the Cubs, Nico Hoerner. Going to count 1 and 2. Cody leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Got him! Huge strikeout there. Cubs strand a couple. They trail things. Bottom of the inning, stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And a pitch. Fought off foul.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count. And they've been...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The next offering misses. It's 2 and 2. Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
"3-2." Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for a strike. Three. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
Nice grab.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a miss, and it's 2 and 2. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2. The wind of the pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1 with a fly out. 1-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Base hit center field. The throw in. Close play, but in there.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And now the DH, number 5.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And now 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. And he dodges that fastball. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back here at Petco Park. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And that's in for a strike.
3-2.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Suzuki makes the grab, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 so far. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
The 2-1. That one ripped. Way back there. Gone. A towering shot to center, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And here is Tyler Wade. And now 1-2.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. Machado throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. David Bodie, the next Cub to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Fly ball to right. Tatís under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Nico Hoerner. 1 for 2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in is the speedy Fernando Tatís. That to right. Suzuki makes the grab, 1 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Hendricks throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Smiley getting cranked up as well. This one popped up middle of the infield. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball popped up. Bodie drifts towards it. He makes the grab. And that is that. Padres back here in San Diego. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 2-1 now. There's the strike.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
2-2. Up the middle. Stops it on a slide to first. In there safely. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safety ball.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Started after it, appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Kyle Hendricks. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jurickson Profar. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center, and that ball is out of here. That one felt good. His 17th of the year. It's 4-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Right here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's a 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That's hard hit in the line. Suzuki hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the move. Hit hard, that gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And now it's going to be Tyler Wade. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Hendricks throws over. Back in safe, really close. Here goes the runner. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Gomes, too late with the throw, safe.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Merrill, the runner at third. Higashioka on at second with 2 down. Two now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And here's the DH for the Cubs, number 5. On the ground right side. And that's just foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And up next for Chicago, Garrett Cooper. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Back here at Petco Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatís.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Right-handed reliever. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luke Little throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Edwards getting loose as well. Next offering way off the plate. Singy, this guy's put together a pretty amazing career. 8th round pick by the Rangers in 2011. Traded to the Cubs for Ryan Dempster a year later. I don't think they thought they were getting a guy who would lead the league in ERA as he did in 2016. Here's Manny Machado. 1 for 3. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Hendricks throws over. Arise. Back in on a dive.
Yeah, and I don't think when they traded for him that he would end up becoming starter with the most postseason starts in Cubs franchise history. So
runner takes off. Ball outside. Gomes. Too late with the throw. Safe.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Arise. The runner at second with 1 away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Arise. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag. Ow! Machado into second, and he's got a double.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach clearly as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up, had both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly base running mistake.
Jerks and Profar. The next up for the Padres. Man at second. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Two outs. Next offering misses down and away. Righty to the plate. Well struck left field. That one's got a chance. Oh! He sends a rocket to left. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Drew Smiley.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Out to short, Swanson. On to first, Bogart's retired. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. And welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's Yan Gomes. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. King still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
And he deals. Stays alive. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Gone.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
That one misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
To the right side. A rise onto first. That's out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action. That changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And a pitch.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Tom Cosgrove.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. A strikeout and a walk.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Swanson is set down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So it may be too little, too late. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a bouncer. Not in time. He's safe.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
So man aboard, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Smiley keeping him close. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Cronenworth runs. Pitch misses. Gomes too late with the throw. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
No outs. Runner on second. And now a full count.
You got a full count.
And down on strikes he goes. And the Padres waste a chance. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. The pitch. Horner gets it to first, and that's an out. Tyler Wade, the next up for the Padres. This guy has turned into a beast. Squares and gets it down the left side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Left-hand batter waits. This one chopped up the middle. The throw to first. What a play to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next is the designated hitter, number 5. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.